in My Own World Tarot. And this is the all sign readings for the next 48. What it is that you need to know at this current time or whatever comes out. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're returning, thank you so much for the love and support. Now, I encourage you to listen to this reading in its entirety, but you're going to do what you want to do. You're going to do as you so please. Since that is the case, in the comment section below the video after it live streams, there should be some timestamps there. If there are no timestamps there, go back to what I said the first time and listen to the video in its entirety, but do as you so please. Or you can contribute to the collective and put the timestamp down there yourself. I would appreciate the way. Hey, so y'all, today is actually a really powerful day of healing for the collective. You know, we have the Venus and Mars conjunction and what that means. And what's so crazy about the Venus and Mars conjunction this time around is that Mercury plays such a heavy role this weekend, with the mind, with the thoughts, with the healing as well. Because you got to understand the planet of Mars, which is the ruler of Aries and Scorpio, is it's actually sitting in Chiron as well. And then you have Gemini sitting in Mars. Then we're also in a Mercury retrograde in Libra. Okay. So what this means is a great weekend for a lot of, I'm going to, as simply as I can put it, because I don't want to be long-winded today, you're going to be crying in the shower. Okay. You're going to be releasing the old wounds. You're going to be examining the self. You're going to be looking at the self-doubt and the insecurities that you have within and trying to figure out a way to heal those within yourself. This is a great energy to do that in this weekend. All right. I just wanted to keep it short and sweet because y'all know I tend to rant. If you're new here, I tend to rant, but I ain't going to do it today. In on the community board, I put a link there for you to get a deeper understanding of the transits happening this weekend as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. If you're new, I pray before all my readings, and I also cuss. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap to the energy of the collective, Aries to Pisces. Any messages that they're needing, any guidance that they're seeking today. Please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect the energy of those watching as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. All right. Now, as well as, yeah, you're going to be getting a lot of things in order. But and I hate to tell you this, guys, collectively, it's going to come through with a little bit of pain. Because you're going to be reminiscing of some things that you've been through, some things that you're still going through. But the great thing about it, with this Venusian energy coming in, that Libra energy here is also Taurus energy here, because Taurus is in the North Node as well, but more the Libra side of Venus being here this weekend in a very strong placement in conjunction to Mars, is that you're going to figure out a way to balance it out, your wounds, which is that Chiron in Aries right now. Okay? So, speaking of Aries, what is it that Aries needs to know at this current time? Good morning. What does that mean? Don't socialize today? You listen, do as you so please. But when you get that time to sit by yourself, oh, it's going to come out. Them insecurities that we all have, it's going to come out, but you're going to figure out a way to deal with it. So Aries, you got first breath, beginner's mind, starting anew. Okay, you may be starting some type of new regimen, or is being encouraged that you do. Start some type of new regimen, okay? I'm only going to pull 3 cards per sign. All right. Let's see. What does this first breath mean? Give me 3 cards for Aries. What does this first breath mean? With the number 3 here, so Mercury is going to be a heavy influence for you because, like I said, Gemini is actually in Mars, and the Chiron is in Mars as well, which is Aries. Your ruler, your ruling planet, Aries is Mars, by the way. Yeah, the Chariot, 4 Swords, the Star. You're going to be some type of movement here. Yeah, you may start a morning routine, like a morning walking routine or like a daily routine, but first thing in the morning. And it's going to start helping to heal you. Whatever ailments you have, you're going to be starting some type of morning routine, and it's actually going to carry forward. This is going to be something you're going to stay consistent with the Chariot. That's beautiful, Aries. All right. Taurus. What is going on with Taurus at this time? What is it that Taurus needs to know right now? I'm trying not to rant today, y'all. What does Taurus need to know right now? And I know I'm an hour earlier because I got a hair appointment at 10 o'clock that I forgot about. All right, what does Taurus need to know right now? And I ain't washed my hair. Not yet. I am transmuting pain. So Chiron is going to play a heavy role for you. Okay, in the next 48, Taurus. All right. All right, Chiron and Taurus, understand your ruling planet is Venus, okay? So this is going to be a heavy weekend for you as well with this Venus and Mars conjunction. All right, Taurus, and Taurus, you're also ruling the North Node at this time. So Venus energy is also ruling the North Node at this time as well. Give me 3 cards for Taurus. I decided to start implementing that because I know when I start talking about astrology, y'all like, Crystal, we don't even know. So I'm going to explain it more. So Taurus, you guys got the 5 of Swords, 9 of Wands, Queen of Wands. You're going to be healing your issue that you may have in regards to how you physically look. You may cuss yourself out. You may call yourself, you ain't an ugly bitch or whatever in the mirror, but it's going to heal that. I see somebody stand in the mirror calling themselves out, but then loving on themselves at first. You see how they're hugging on themselves? So it's like you may point out everything wrong with you, but then find everything right with you. This is going to be great. A lot of healing energy going on around the collective. Okay? Let's see. What is it that Gemini needs to know at this time? What is it that Gemini needs to know at this time? Let's see. What is it that Gemini needs to know at this time? Gemini, you are ruled by the planet of Mercury, which you should know that by now if you watch this channel. Actually, the Mercury is more a collective energy. And I wish more people would catch on to when I do the Gemini next 48, because Gemini rules communication, transportation. Gemini rules everything. It rules our mind. Oh, well, Mercury rules the mind. So when I do the Gemini next 48, I was like, oh, you have a thing for Geminis. I have a thing for Mercury, not just Gemini. Some caught on, some have not, but we'll see. Let's see. What's going on with Gemini? You like me explaining the astrology? I have something in store for you guys, but I have to sit with myself to make sure I can stay consistent. I don't want to launch anything unless I know I can stay consistent on it, because that is my Chiron is in Gemini. So what I've been trying to heal is that I'm learning as I get older not to start things unless I know for sure I can stay consistent and I can really put it in my schedule. I'm not going to do it. And that's the thing. And that's something with you, Gemini, too, as well. It's great in Virgo. You're in this, too. This is Mercury, somebody with heavy Mercury placements. It's great to have a lot of ideas. The planning of the idea, that's you utilizing your Saturn placement and your Mars placement is going to be very pivotal. So it's great to have a lot of ideas, but can you utilize the energy of Saturn and Mars to execute the idea and stay consistent with the idea? And that is something that I am teaching myself at this time. Okay? I have a lot of ideas, but I want to make sure that the next thing I pop off, I can stay consistent with it. Because consistency is key to any type of success. Anything. As big or mediocre it is, if you stay consistent, you'll be successful. I'm a firm believer of that. Especially consistent, and also consistent with willing to learn and evolve in whatever it is that you set forth. I'm a big believer in that. So here you go. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, Ace of Wands. In Gemini, you may be walking away from being inconsistent and juggling things as well. You're starting to Page of Pentacles, protecting your future. Like I was saying, you're starting to learn how, okay, well, if I have an idea, let me start it up. Let me make sure I plan it out and then kick it off. Because like I said, it's one thing to have great ideas. It's another thing to be able to execute them and implement them and keep them consistent and keep them flowing and keep them going. Instead of you just jumping out there being impulsive, you're learning how to, okay, I have a great idea. Let me dial back, plan it out, and then execute it. And that thing gonna be flawless, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, I see you, boo. You better get it. Let's see. What is going on with Cancer? What is it that Cancer needs to know at this time? Cancer, you are ruled by the moon, which is on Mondays. The best day for you is Monday, to be honest with you. Monday. Something about Monday for you, Cancer. I don't know. All right. Time to replay this. So this weekend, you're going to be taking a rest, a little nappy nap every chance you get. This is somebody, I feel like somebody going to wash the dishes, lay down. Vacuum their house, lay back down again. Eat some food, lay down. This is what I see for you, Cancer. Give me some energy in Cancer. A lot of resting energy for you this weekend, Cancer. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You get it done when it get done. You might be chilling with somebody. You might be Netflixing and chilling with somebody too. 8 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and the Emperor. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Make sure you may Cancer, for you, it's like how come somebody, you may be taking time to reflect, because it's like every time, I don't know who this is for, and I don't want to call you out, but I have to call you out because this is what I do for a living. So somebody's like, how come every time I meet somebody who's a great match or a great potential, it doesn't go forward because this person wasn't meant for you? Are you learning the lesson? They want you to take a step back and learn the lesson. Like, just because someone's great on paper don't mean they're a great match for you. Somebody keeps, and there's nothing wrong with that, because that's called dating. There's nothing wrong with dating someone who's a great option. But you got to realize, is it a good fit for you? Could be dealing with an Aries or a Libra. Is that person a good fit for you? Another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini with that 4 of Swords. All right? Just because they're a good man on paper don't mean they're a good man for you or a good woman for you. I'm a good match. I'm a great catch. Not for everybody. For the person meant for me. You see what I'm saying? I'm tired of lessons personal. Well, I'm sorry, boo. That's life. I am. I'm just saying, like, I'll use myself as an example. I'm dope, bruh. Cook, clean, very intelligent, make a lot, good money, great mother. But I'm also a little dramatic. I also like my space. That don't mean just because you're great on paper, that don't mean you're great for somebody else. You got to find someone who's energetically matching with you. You see what I'm saying? I'm fine, and I'm fine. But that don't mean, listen, that don't mean you everybody's cup of tea. I was telling my son that the other day because, you know, he's becoming a teenager. Here's the rant, and then I'm going to go back to Leo, I promise. Because I told him, I was like, you know, I said, some people are going to think you're absolutely handsome. And you are. And I said, and some people are going to think you are the ugliest person they ever seen, because that's their taste. Beauty is in that saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, is true, because everybody has a different perspective of what they view of life and how they see life. You know, I've met people who think I'm breathtaking, beautiful. I met people who think they're like, well, you look weird, because it's all in how everyone has their own perspective, and you have to accept that. And then you also have to not conform to what you think someone thinks is beautiful either. You have to accept who you are, and let the people who love and accept you, and let the people who dismiss you, let them dismiss you, but don't get offended either way, because you know who you are. You know, that's the lesson that a lot of us have to learn in life. I was, you know, a teenager, he's starting to looking at girls and stuff, and they looking at him and all this foolishness. So I had to learn that, because I was about to be in tears the other day. I'm like, oh my God, you've been looking at my baby. So I said, well, some girls gonna think you handsome, some of them they not. So that's just what it is. And you gonna think some girls are beautiful, some of them you're not. But then you have to look at your environment and how you grew up, you know, and the examples that were set in front of you, and things. It's a mix, you know. All right, Leo. So Leo, you guys got fortune's wheel, luck in the right time. And okay, I see you in the right place at the right time this weekend or the next couple of days, Leo. 6 of Swords, having a conversation. What conversation? Knight of Swords. You could just be in the Page of Swords, having a conversation. This could be just stopping at the gas station. You just happen to be talking about, man, I wish I could have a carpenter come and check out something in your house. The guy behind you has his own business or whatever. You got your own little handyman. This is giving me the energy of building towards something. So it's like you meet a handyman at the convenience store. You were thinking about buying a house. It's like, oh, I'm scared to buy a house because if something goes wrong, I don't know how to fix it. And then boom, like the opportunity of like you have a handyman is right there in front of you. So it's like a synchronicity of like, yes, you can still buy that house because listen, we gave you help. It may not be the help that you were looking for, like the money, but it's showing you that this goal is possible, is what I'm getting for you, Leo. Okay? Moving forward. Let's see, Virgo. What is it that Virgo needs to know at this time? Whoa. What is it that Virgo needs to know at this time? What is it that Virgo needs to know at this time? Virgo. What is it that Virgo needs to know at this time? And that's another thing, too, I wanted to say. You know, people that are, you know, good morning, y'all. The great catches is that, and you have to be mindful when you're a great catch, because everybody's a great catch in their own way. Not every, well, yeah, depends on what someone else is looking for. But you got to be mindful of the people who know you're a great catch, and that's all they want is the great catch, but not the actual meal, not the actual person. You know, when somebody going fishing, I just want to catch the biggest fish, but they don't know how to descale it. They don't know how to fillet it. They don't know how to fry it. They don't know how to bake it. You see what I'm saying? They can catch it, but can they keep it? So you got to be mindful of that. You got to be mindful. Oh, what up, Voodoo Ninja? Voodoo Ninja in the house. Voodoo Ninja in the house. All right, Virgo. I'm telling you. I was saying that to somebody the other day. I said, a lot of men, they try to catch me, but can you keep me? Can you keep the attention? No. You absolutely cannot. You see what I'm saying? But you have to be able to recognize that in yourself, because you have to be able to recognize what is it that you're looking for. What is your catch of the day? Huh? Do you know that? That's when the knowing of oneself comes in, and that's why we're here, and that's why we're watching tarot, and that's why we're learning our birth charts, so we can get to know ourselves, so we can know what it is that we're casting our fishing hook for. Because we're becoming everything that we so seek within ourselves. But then you want a partner to match the energy. But what is the partner that you so seek? And does it align with you? Do you even know? A lot of us do not. And that's why we have to go through life lessons to see, okay, this didn't work out, but I learned this about myself. This didn't work out, but I learned this about myself. And then you go through so many lessons, and now you have everything that you know that doesn't work out, but everything that you know that you can tolerate, everything that you know that you do want, because there's desire is still there. But lesson and knowledge and wisdom is also incorporated in that as well. You see what I mean? Virgo, empty well. You're going to be resting this weekend too. The star, I told you. Healing. Wheel of fortune, because you got a busy week. The lovers, what is going on with you, Virgo? Huh? You got a new healing, a new beginning. What is the lovers with partnership? This could just be with yourself. Sorry, I had to take a sip of water. But this could be union within yourself, a tower. Yeah, you might have a little breakdown to yourself this weekend, Two of Pentacles, Virgo. Yeah, the Empress. You may have a conversation with a womanly figure or someone who you deem as an Empress, or this may be someone who's doing this towards you. And like, I feel an apology, or somebody trying to heal a situation with someone who they have put on a pedestal. But it's like it's either you or someone else. Somebody needs to give you some more time, because somebody's not ready. They're not ready to heal whatever this was. That's why you need time to really, somebody trying to rush their healing process, and they need more time. Somebody needs to leave well enough alone. All right. Libra. What is going on with Libra? What is going on with Libra? What is it that Libra needs to know at this time? Joyful Muse, inspiration. Joyful Muse, inspiration. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you watching a cooking show, Libra? Whoa, starting to really dislike real what? That was a lot. What is in a name? What are you watching? Some plays, King of Swords, starting to see clearly. Ten of Pentacles, where you want to take something, the world. Ah. I was dealing with the most unbalanced Libra I ever came across. What? An unbalanced Libra? That is hard to deal with, because Libras can either be the most beautiful people you ever meet or some of the worst people you've ever met, depending on what vibration you meet them in. You know what I'm saying? They can't, like, they flip-floppy. You know, you got the flip-floppers of the zodiac. You got Pisces, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius is in there. Flip-floppers of the zodiac. It's two sides of them. It's two sides to everyone, but those are the most prominent ones that have those two sides. You see what I'm saying? Aquarius get thrown in there because they're the water barrier. They're air, but they're really ruled by the water. You know, ain't that crazy? Anyway, sorry. Stop it. I said I wasn't going to rant today, y'all. I got shit to do. Libra, King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, the world. So you're going to be getting inspiration as you're driving, like a good business idea or something like that. As you're driving, you're out and about. A lot of networking energy, I feel, for you. Somebody could, you know, you may run into somebody in public and they give you a good idea. Like, y'all just having a random conversation, like, damn, that's a good idea. And you're going to actually implement it. Shit, I said I had shit to do today. Y'all don't listen. Scorpio. It's my maintenance day. Everybody should have a maintenance day. Hair done, nails done, everything done. It's my me day. Well, and me and Christian day. I got to get his hair cut too. Take pride in your appearance. You know, even if nobody's seeing you, it's for you. It's not for everybody else. Leave Scorpio. What is that Scorpio needs to know? Scorpio, you guys got mini mask, your authentic self. Y'all should never have a problem with that because y'all don't give a shit. Listen. One thing about a Scorpio, I've never met a Scorpio that gave a fuck about anybody. And I mean that in the nicest and rudest way possible. They don't give a shit. Not all the Scorpios that I know. Let's see. Scorpio. I was talking to somebody the other day. They was like, why do you go get your hair and nails done and stuff? You work from home. You be at home. It's for me. It ain't for you. What? But you got to understand, my mom been painting my nails and my toes since I could walk. Actually, before then, I've been walking on my heels to keep my toenails dry since I was little. That's why I got calves now. Walking on my tippy toes and stuff. I'm a lady. Leave me alone. What you mean? It was bred into me. Get out of here. So anyways, and that's like some things of your childhood you keep. You learn the lessons. Some of them you keep. Some of them you heal from. And that's a lot of us forget, that not everything in your childhood, even though you could have had a traumatic childhood, there are some lessons that you can keep and take with you, but there's some lessons you need to heal from. Learn which ones to keep and learn which ones that you need to heal. That's the shadow work that people, they don't really talk about that, because everybody's like, oh, my parents were this, my parents were that. Yeah, but your parents also taught you lessons, and some lessons you take with you, some lessons you know you need to revamp a little bit, some lessons you got to heal from. And it's okay. But anyway, that's one thing I did take from my mom, is that just keep yourself together. And it's for you, it ain't for nobody else. So you got the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles. So by you being your true and authentic self, you're actually, like, people, you're going to get more clientele. There's somebody getting more clientele as well. By you just keeping it a stack in business and your work, and God looking at you, smiling at you like, yeah, you a little crazy. You a little cray Scorpio, but I rock with you. I'm going to keep blessing you. Keep the party going. So that's a blessing. All right. Let's see. What did I say? Sagittarius. Okay, I'm making good time too still. Sagittarius. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know at this time? What is it that Sagittarius needs to know at this time? Voodoo Ninja. Oh, you're a Sagittarius, Voodoo Ninja? I love you. I heart you. Sagittarius got a soft spot for me. I gave birth to a Sag. Isn't that crazy? Complete opposites up in this house. I'm a Gemini. He's a Sag. That's why it works, though. I think that's why I don't have no, like, issues with my kid. Because we's like, it just works. I don't have issues with this dude. Fortune's Wheel. So you guys got Fortune Wheel, which is one of the best cards in the deck. The Wheel of Fortune in the original tarot. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know at this time? Oh, Voodoo Ninja. I like that name. The Star. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, double confirmation. Oh, shit. The Hierophant. He's December 2nd, my son. Okay, and he was born at 111. Ain't that crazy? That's why I love, like, people do not understand. And real quick, because I'm not going to go on a rant, how becoming a mother changed my life. It changed everything about me in the best ways possible. It made me more patient. It made me more cleaner. It made me more intelligent. It made me calm down. It, like, being blessed. And I'm like, my kid was really a blessing to me. He changed my whole life. You know, like, it gave me organization. It gave me structure. It gave me boundaries. It gave me morals. The blessing that I got as being a mom. It was Sagittarius. For real. Because everybody's like, oh, you know, people think I'm pretending like I love being a mom. I love being a mom because this kid has changed my life, you know. You know, like, he's made me, it gave me ambition, gave me hope. You know, I love it. But anyways. It also made me a stalker. All right. So you got the Star, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant. Sagittarius, this is dope. Whatever you set your mind to, as long as you believe it, as long as you take your time and be patient, it will come to pass. You're coming into a whole new cycle. Point blank, period. Sagittarius. Everything, God is like right there. You got, wait, it was like this. The Star, Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant. Just ask and you shall receive. You in great manifestation energy right now, Sagittarius. You better stop playing. Stop playing. My dad, my favorite human. Yeah, my kid's like my favorite human being. Though I've never, and everybody like, you just be, until you meet, then when you meet my kid, they're like, dang, who is this guy? This is the best person I ever met in my life. Slow to anger. I seen my son get upset one time. And then the way he gets up, if he gets upset, it's like, you did something wrong. Like, what's wrong with this person? Because this guy, I could be in the store, I'm down aisle 5, this guy's still at the front door holding the front door for everybody. I'm like, what in the hell? I'm like, would you come on here? He's just a nice guy. He really is, and very polite. God blessed with that dude, man. But he changed my life. He made me a nicer human being as well. Because I had to learn patience and compassion, because he's not the type of kid, because and that helped me with my anger too, because I was real quick to snap, but he helped me to calm down with my patience, because he's not a type of person you need to yell at him. He'll get it. You know, if you just say, hey, this is, you know, this ain't right or whatever, you just talk to him, he get it. I don't have to yell, I don't have to do all of that. But he helped me. He has taught me more lessons than I have taught him as his mother, being his mother. It's a blessing. Capricorn. And I hope more people look at their children that way. That's how I look at mine. So Capricorn, let's see. Crown Games, right use of power. Right use of power. Let's see. Right use of power. Don't overstep. Don't overstep. I just keep hearing don't overstep. Capricorn. 7 of Swords, yeah. 5 of Wands. Ace of Cups. Just because somebody love you, 9 of Swords, that don't mean they're going to do everything for you. Either that's to you, Capricorn, or to someone else. They don't give a fuck, but they're low key. Yeah. I wouldn't make him upset. Now, that's one thing I can say about my kid. If you make him upset, he will act like you never existed. He had a teacher one time. I never forget that. I'm not going to say her name, but I remember we went school orientation the first day of the next school year after he had didn't have her again. He walked right past her like she wasn't even standing there. And she was like, hi, good morning. Well, good afternoon. And he walked right past. He grabbed my hand and kept walking. He's like, oh, mommy, there's my new class. I said, oh, shit. I said, she done made an enemy out of my baby. I was like, dang. And then when he asked me later, his mom, is it okay that I never speak to her again? I said, that's fine. If she crossed you, ain't got no words for her. And when I tell you he don't have no words, listen. Aquarius. That's what I'm saying. Don't make an enemy out of Sagittarius, because they will act like you do not exist. Well, he walked right past that lady like she won't. I was like, dang, the hell? And he didn't say nothing bad about her. Well, no, he said what he said when it first happened. Then he ain't say nothing else. After that, he dismissed her. I said, damn, that cutoff. A Sagittarius cutoff game is strong, baby. Strong. Strong. What? And then I like what I like. They're not gonna go back for because you gotta understand, Sagittarius rules optimism and faith. So they're not gonna go back for revenge. They already know whatever you did to me, especially if you're in the wrong, it's gonna come back to you. They don't need to go back to see what happened. They already know. So I said, oh shit. Aquarius, watchers, transpersonal. So you got the 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, moving forward here. 9 of Swords, but you're stressed out about something. What are you stressed out about? No, Sagittarius, you do not hide your dislike for anyone, and that's the funniest part to me. The Hierophant, the World. You know you need to move on from this, whatever this is that you're working on. It's possibly, it looks like a relationship for some of you. And start over anew, 9 of Pentacles, and be more self-sufficient and independent, but it's scaring the hell out of you. A lot of you are going to be learning this weekend that you have a codependency issue. Or this is somebody in regards to you. Could be dealing with a Virgo or somebody with a heavy Virgo placement. Or Mercury is playing, which is your mind, is playing a big deal in this so far. Oh, speaking of that, Libra, you're ruled by Venus. Scorpio, you're ruled by Mars and Pluto. Sagittarius, you are ruled by Jupiter. Aquarius, you are ruled by Uranus. Sorry, I had missed that because I went to a rant. Pisces. What is it that Pisces needs to know at this current time? What is it that Pisces needs to know at this current time? I'm telling you, I got a couple of cousins that's like Sagittarius. That's why I'm like, man, listen. Sweetest people in the world. My grandmother was a Sagittarius. Sweetest people in the world. And you know what? I've never known my grandma when she was alive to gossip or anything. She just left it as is. She's like, well, that's just how they are. And she ain't deal with them no more. And just, I've never seen her gossip. Never. I put that on. Other people may have. I never, with my eyes, seen it or heard it. So, Pisces. They just leave. Sagittarius just gonna let you be, baby. They're gonna let you be. Pisces. Yeah, it took a long time for me to learn how to control my temper too. But then I realized the stress that it was causing me more stress, getting upset with things I couldn't control and how people are than anyone else. And then I wouldn't say it ruined any opportunities for me, but I know that, but everything happens for a reason. And I know that now it may not ruin opportunity, but it can ruin your reputation. And you don't want to be known as that angry person or fly off the handle. You want to be respected but not feared, you know? And you got to have emotional intelligence to know people still know I'm not the one to be played with, but it's more on a respect level than fear. And I'd rather be respected than feared any day. Yeah. Like with my neighborhood, like how I handled the tree situation or whatever. I didn't fly off the handle, but I know how to transmute my anger, how to transmute my frustration. I started looking up laws, and I was aggravating through sending emails. And I got them trees in that parking lot cut down, didn't I? Yeah, you ain't going to keep doing this to us. It's different ways you can handle your frustration and your anger and aggression. You got to learn how to transmute it and learn how to put it in another way. And when I learned how to put like it into different areas, and like when people, I get underestimated a lot how I speak and how I look. And so I learned how to stop responding and be like, oh, well, I'm going to teach them no, and just doing it and showing you and then making you look stupid. You know what I'm saying? And putting all my aggression into my work, into my projects. You got to learn how to transmute that. Okay? Sky Bridge, possibility for union. Will I still say something from time to time? Absolutely. I'm a human being. I'm going to say what I got to say. I'm still a human being. Will it go off? Yes, possibly. But in other areas, will it I do all the time. Nah. Am I going to do it in public, in the grocery store or something? Hell no. I got to go home. And I'm coming back here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, Sky Bridge, possibility for union. So you got the Six of Cups, the Chariot, and the Two of Wands moving forward with a soulmate. So you guys are actually really going to be taking advantage of this Venus. Pisces, you're ruled by Neptune as well. Neptune's actually sitting in Pisces in retrograde right now. But this may be a childhood friend or something like that. You may be like, oh, we like each other, let's kiss. I hate to say it like that, but that's the energy that I get for you, Pisces. Like, oh, okay, you be my boyfriend, I want to be your girlfriend, and let's get together. It's here. Y'all may have a conversation. Only you can prevent forest fires. Make sure somebody needs a wax or shave or something like that. Do as you so please. But y'all, that's been your reading. I hope it helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the information's in the description box below the video. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. And I'm going to talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.